Hey guys, Tony here. Just kind of a bit worrying, letting you guys know TLT, the 20-year bond, just had over weekend peak. It actually just crossed over the 150 price target, the 150 price line. Currently at 150.75. You guys know that I did buy kind of a massive amount of TLT calls expiring for next year because I am playing or hedging really, just in case something weird happens in the market. And again, pre-market, everything seems to be selling off again. That's why I bought these TLT calls, just in case, because we don't know what's going to happen. Personally, I do think that TLT is going back to 170. I think TLT is going to end up somewhere over here, somewhere at these highs when the pandemic hit, right? So I do think personally we're going back to that level. If we do end up crossing like 152-ish, 151, personally, I think that banks are going to keep trailing down. The US 10-year is going to keep dropping and bonds are going to keep rising. Otherwise, you wouldn't see these huge spikes, right? Which goes back into my theory of, banks crashing. So as you guys know, I do have, as of right now, I have some puts in certain positions. Also, I have about 10 puts on Bank of America. I also have puts on Citi. Where is Citi? There you go, Citi Group. I did buy puts on Citi, and you guys know that I'm extremely, look at that nice little drop down. And you guys know that I am extremely bearish on Wells Fargo. Look at that huge drop, 42. My actual year price target is about $30 and I think a year out Wells Fargo calls might actually print. The thing is, I can't do anything until July closes. That's kind of my sentiment, right? If July closes bearish for Wells Fargo, that's how I'll know to buy year-end puts for like $30 or whatever, because of how it's dropping. Look at these drops, man. That's not normal for banks. And those TLT calls rising up that fast, that's not normal. Just letting you guys know. If you guys saw my video of, there's a 2-part series on my YouTube called Why I'm Officially Scared of the Stock Market. It actually goes through why I'm starting to get a little bit worried about everything. Kind of correlating charts between banks, bonds, yields, and even the SPY. The SPY is really only being propped up by big tech, which is the real scary part. But we'll go into that video a little bit later. That's more of a theory. It's a running theory that so far has been pretty accurate on my side. And you guys know that I don't release videos, unless I 100% think it's true, right? Or at least I think it's accurate. But yeah, something weird's going on, man. We finally see that push up on TLT, which is that scary part. We finally crossed 150 towards the upside, and look at that volume, man. 12 million volume. It just keeps increasing, and I don't think it's going away. I think we're just getting started. I think this move, from this last month, from 142, or really from like 136 to 150 where it is now, I think that was just phase one. I think phase two is actually going to take TLT to 170 faster than the last 3 months. I think we're actually going to start moving a lot more because it's getting a lot more volume. And, I think a lot more money is going to be coming into bonds instead of other things. So just be wary, because that means that basically everything else in the market is going to sell off except for big tech. So we'll see what happens.